So Clive, thank you so much for coming to join me today in a very socially distant Stanwix Theatre.
Yeah, it couldn't be more socially distant, could it really?
All these red X's behind us here. But no, I really appreciate you coming in and having a chat today. Really appreciate it. Of course, this is a bit surreal for me because 4 years ago, it was you interviewing me for my place here at this uni.
Yeah. I don't remember it, Brandon, that far back, but yeah.
I was about to say, how well do you remember that day?
Very badly, yeah, very badly. But I guess that's nothing. No comment on you, but it's just the sheer amount of people we see coming through. But yeah, I'm guessing you remember it better than me, yeah.
Well, yeah, it just clearly wasn't that memorable, clearly.
No.
That was the day that sort of changed my whole life, really. I sort of knew that day when I came in, May 2017, I sort of just knew. I came around the uni, met you and stuff, and I sort of knew this was, when something just jumps out at you and you know that's what you should be doing. I followed the instinct and still here.
Yeah, well, what we're doing today is kind of testament to that, isn't it? But yeah, I think you've always had a drive for this stuff, haven't you? And a desire to do it. So I think that. It's blatantly true, really. You can tell the people who want to do it, they just can't stop doing it in one way or another. They're the best qualities to have, actually.
So one question I really wanted to ask you, first of all, before we kicked off, is one of my favourite memories of Clive. Of course, Clive was my lecturer for 3 years, well, technically 4. I did the Masters and you came in now. Can you remember, there was a day, I came onto campus one day. I think we had a lesson in the afternoon. And I came in early one morning and I walked through the door. And someone in the class came up to me, I think it was David. He was like, "Oh, Clive's looking for you." And he said it with a very serious tone. You never get called up to the office.
Right. Okay.
You can always drop in and say hello. But if you're getting called in, it's a different story. It's like, that's a bit strange. So I sort of avoided it for a little bit.
Okay.
I went into what I call the kitchen. You call the canteen. Of course, we'll not get into that debate. So I went into the kitchen, had some breakfast, and then Maddie came over and was like, "Oh, Clive's looking for you. He sounded quite serious."
Oh.
But, well, I better get up and see what's wrong. So I went up. Can you remember this?
No.
Yeah, so I went up to the office and you were on your phone and you went, "Do you know how this Instagram works?"
Oh, right. Yeah, I do remember it now, yeah.
There was like a big moment of relief because I thought I must have done something wrong.
Right.
You asked me how to set up your Instagram page.
Yeah, well, I know you're prolific on Instagram, weren't you?
Right. But yeah, so that was a very scary time for a good hour of my life.
Sorry, yeah. You'd think of us as a horror movie director that scaring people would be good, but I do apologise if I scared you then, yeah.
But yeah, and then another incident where I thought I was going to get very badly told off by you was can you remember when we did the Halloween fundraiser here in the uni? 2018. So we did this Halloween fundraiser.
Oh yes, I do remember. There was all crazy things and
and we were showing a few Halloween films and stuff, and some of our own work and things. Really good time, and we came up with the idea of having something that will draw people in. So it started as like the uni was finishing, everyone's finishing for the day and stuff. So well, how can we draw people in? So I said, well, and all the performing arts people, I was like, well, let's get them to dress up as something. And Ryan, just so happened to have a clown costume. Right. Do you remember this?
No, go on.
So we came up with the idea, I'd go around with the clown on Instagram and go and see people, on the days when you could go up to people and, and scare people. And we came up with this idea, because the uni goes in a loop, you can loop around it. So we thought we'd go around there one time, try and get some people in. What's the harm in that? What could go wrong?
Yeah, okay.
Dressed as a clown. And I think we made about 3 people cry in one loop of the uni.
You made them cry?
Yeah. You don't remember this?
Why did they cry? Were they frightened of the clown?
Frightened of clowns, yeah, because it's a big phobia, isn't it? There's a lot of people who are scared of clowns.
I didn't think it was that serious that people would cry,
Well, yeah, I was like, oh, well, this is it. It's over. I'm actually going to get told off by Clive, the one thing I never want to happen ever. So I came in.
Where have I got this reputation? I've never told anyone off in my head anyway.
Well, exactly, and I never want to be.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So anyway, I walk into the room. I'm like, I'm just going to have to tell them what happened because it's going to get back to you eventually. I was like, yeah, we've made a few people cry, and expecting, to be kicked off the course and sent home with my bags packed.
Oh my God, no, that'll never happen.
And you just went, good, that's what you want. You want people to be scared. It's Halloween.
Yeah, well, I'd probably say exactly the same now as well, yeah.